So he wrote, "I'm going to be on TV." And his teacher was angry. And she said, "Who in your family, who in this neighborhood, who in your entire life or entire lineage has ever been on TV? You stutter. So why would you even imagine being on TV?" Welcome to another life lesson session with Convenient. Hope you're doing good.
Please like so more people can see this video.
One day, Sam, let's call the eagle Sam. Sam, the eagle, began to wonder who he was. He began to realize he was not like the other chickens. You know, even though the other chicken didn't make him feel out of place, he still didn't feel at home. One day, he was flapping his wings, and one of the other chickens said, "Hey Sam, what are you doing? You do know us chickens do not fly." He heard that but began to question, "Well, if I am not meant to fly, why do I have a desire to spread my wings and fly? Why do I have the urge to fly? What are these wings made for?" As he continued to walk around inside the chicken coop, he began to feel caged. He felt caged in. He could not put his finger on it, and he knew that something was different about him. One day, Sam and the other chickens were playing in the chicken yard. Sam heard a truck stop. It was the mailman. He looked up, and to his amazement, there was the picture of a bird that looked like him. His eyes got big, and he went inside the hen house and yelled for his mama. "Mama, mama, where did I come from?" "We've had this talk, little Sam. You know where babies come from." Sam replied, "I know that, but where did I come from?" Someday, sometime, you need to rise up to the occasion and ask yourself, who am I? Where did I come from? Why on earth am I on earth? Why am I here? You need to get to that point whereby you're asking the right questions. And you will keep asking them until they get answered. "You know, I don't look like my brothers or my sisters. There is something wrong with me," he said to his mama. "I am not in the right place, am I?" His mama took it as long as she could. "Sam, sit down. The day has finally come for me to tell you your life story." One morning, his mother said, "I woke up and I went outside of the hen house, and there you were. No note, nothing. You were the cutest little chicken I had ever seen. I knew you were not a chicken, but I wasn't going to love you any less. Baby, you are an eagle. It is time for you to fly and leave the chicken coop. I knew this day would come, the day you wanted to spread your wings and fly." So, I'm sure a lot of you can see yourself in this story. You've been wondering why you have so many big dreams on the inside, and you keep trying to spread your wings, but people around you keep telling you, hey. Like Steve Harvey's teacher told him when he was 10, when they said everybody should go home and come back with their assignments and tell the teacher what they want to become in future. Steve came out and said, oh no, he wrote, "I'm going to be on TV." And his teacher was angry, and she said, "Who in your family, who in this neighborhood, who in your entire life or entire lineage has ever been on TV? You stutter. So why would you even imagine being on TV?" Telling a child that. But Steve always knew what he carried on the inside of him, and that desire kept driving him. And you and I know who Steve Harvey is today. So that day must come when you must ask the right question, so that you can get the right answer, so that you can live your full potential. This simple story illustrates the point that if you are an eagle, you will get to a point that you refuse to remain in the chicken coop. Eagles have no business in a chicken coop. You have no business being a chicken. You were made in the image and likeness of the Almighty God.
Please like so more people can see this video.